Hey there, Ron. Today we are going to be filming part 2 of the Q&A, so I'm joined with this doofus. Yeah, before I get into it though, I just want to make mention about this top. Meow Division, not Joy Division. How cool is that? I was like in hysterics when I opened that package, wasn't I? I was like showing him all the things, like the kittens of mercy. Oh! I'll link the store down below because it's freaking amazing. If you're into like the old post-punk kind of stuff of the 80s, you'll get a laugh out of what this store has to offer. They're amazing. The first question is, how was it to become parents?
Nerve-wracking.
Do you want me to scratch it?
Ah, just so many
you can't
bites.
reach.
Other side.
The only thing I was like scared of was the giving birth part, because being the joint oldest of 9 children, I already knew exactly what was to come, so I wasn't scared about any of that. I knew what was coming. It was the excruciating pain that was coming that had me a bit like, whoa. Would you guys ever do a photo shoot together?
Kind of did for our wedding.
Yeah, for our wedding. We want to do more together, except for he's incredibly shy, and being the kind of person he is, he's kind of like Zoolander. One look!
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to get that magnum out of him. Oh, except
That sounds so wrong.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that magnum is a reference to a
Condom.
How was your wedding? Do you have a picture of the day? I'll insert a picture. Yeah, it was a pretty basic day, just chill, really chill.
Yeah.
Next one, is Mr. Phillips and your daughter vegan too? Also, what's your favourite food?
Chips.
You got to answer the first one.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. We answered that in the last video.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. What's favourite food?
Chips.
His and Misha's would be chips. They collectively want anything potato every day. Yeah, chips, potato gems, hash browns, they love it all.
Mashed potato.
Mashed potato. For me, I would have to say it's something a little bit more complex. It flits between either my cookies and cream cupcakes.
I haven't had them for ages.
Yeah.
We should make some.
We're pretty lucky
You
in
should make
Australia that Oreos are vegan because they don't contain palm oil. They contain canola oil in Australia because canola is a predominantly Australian export. So, yeah, we're pretty lucky for that. So, Oreos are shoved into a lot of sweet recipes for us. Also, my cinnamon scrolls, obviously vegan. I will make a recipe of that one because it is an old recipe that I used to make years and years ago that I've adapted to be vegan. And what else do I like? Oh,
burgers.
Vegan schnitzel burgers.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So good. Next one. Will you ever let him do your makeup? Maybe for a video?
Yeah, I think we were planning a video for that a while ago, weren't we?
Maybe if I get to 100,000. If I get to 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, what are you at now?
63 or 64,000.
Yeah, okay. For 100.
I'll let him destroy my face.
Yeah.
One thing he's really good at is straightening my hair. Yeah.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay.
I let him do it every now and then. Yeah, a bit of a tangent. He has a thing for hair. He likes nice, long, dark hair. He's always been attracted to darker hair and long hair. So he likes to wash my hair. He likes to brush my hair. He kind of just likes playing with it, likes feeling it. It's just something that kind of gets him off, I guess.
That sounds really weird.
Yeah, but it's... Everybody has their fetishes, you know. Yours is hair. I'm a bit of a beard person. Once you told us that you had your daughter at a young age, how was it to know that you were pregnant, and how did your partner handle it? I got pregnant on my 17th birthday. I found out 4 weeks later that I was 4 weeks pregnant. But yes, 17th birthday was literally the only day that I could have got pregnant. So, yep. Yeah, I think I said in the last video that when we found out I was pregnant, I was the sopping mess, and he stood there and just said, cool. I thought he was gonna run, but he bought a box of little things, like a little teddy bear and a couple of little rompers that Misha was too big to wear anyway. He bought 5 sized clothing, and Misha was way too big for those. She went
straight into a 0, didn't she? Or a double zero? Yeah.
She was a big bloody baby. I don't know how that came out of my body. She was she was 10 pound. And she was 66 centimeters long. Just huge baby. Huge. Love to know how you guys met. Do you have a picture of you guys from the beginning?
We have those little tiny ones.
I put the pictures in my high school makeup challenge video.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those photos were taken when we were 16, about 2 or 3 months after we started going out. So, I'm not going to go dig up those photos because I have no clue where they've gone.
I have no idea. They're probably in the bottom of a drawer somewhere.
So I'll link that video off here somewhere so you guys can
watch it.
Check it out. Yeah. Any advice for a relationship in high school?
Just communication, really. That's like the best advice, I reckon.
For high school relationships that have been long-term, I would say realize that you started off in a young place and that people do make a lot of mistakes, especially in their younger years. I mean, there are some mistakes that I think, you know, you've got to go, hey, and push yourself away from, but others, I think you just go, yeah, we were really young, and it's a sign of maturity to go, okay, cool, and work yourself through a problem. What is the best date you've ever had during high school or all time? During high school, I almost don't want to say because we were troublemakers back in high school, so
when? Like what time?
Oh, it was the night that we ran around town and we changed the sign to say Hail Satan.
Oh yeah, at the Catholic school.
Yeah.
That was funny though.
We live in a small town, so there's not much to do, and this school was like horrible to us, so particularly him, they were absolutely horrible too. So I mean, we didn't hurt anyone, we didn't do any property damage, we just changed the letters around on their sign to say Hail Satan. What's a food you both dislike? It used to be pumpkin. We both really didn't like pumpkin, but now...
Or mushrooms.
But now we actually quite like the stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, meat's a given. We both don't like meat, but I think that...
Obvious.
It's obvious.
Well, you don't like peas, but I kind of like peas.
No,
mixed in
something
with
that we
stuff.
both dislike.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, probably.
We both don't like Brussels sprouts.
Who likes
For
them
some
anyway?
reason, they just...
Oh, pickles.
Pickles! Yes.
Yes.
Pickles and gherkins. I think I just spat on your face.
You did, yeah. I wasn't going to say anything. I don't know anyone that likes pickles.
I don't like pickles or gherkins. Just...
I don't even know why they put them on burgers. It's like such a standard thing people put on burgers. It's like, what the fuck is
I don't know. Did you guys enjoy your high school time?
Not really. It was pretty boring. All the classes I liked I wasn't allowed in.
Yeah.
Or they changed around.
When I moved back to this town's high school, because I went to this high school for 5 months in grade 10, and I was bullied a lot, and so I decided to do a lot of bad things, wag school, run away from home, and I got sent to boarding school after that. But I came back in grade 12, and yeah, just high school was crap. I hated this town's high school was so shit. And when I wanted to go into woodwork, I was denied being allowed to go into woodwork because they said, we've got no girls in the class, so you'd just be a distraction. So yeah, I did woodwork at my old school, so I was kind of expecting to be put into the class. I really liked it.
What?
I don't know, just high school was not fun. It was a lot of rejection and fake friends.
Normal high school experiences.
I think it was kind of amplified with the fact that I'm socially inept. Have you guys always been attracted to the alternative scene? Yes. From a very young age. My mother used to be very into medieval goth and like vampire goth when I was a small child, and I used to read through her magazines, books, and her clothes, and I adored it. So it just kind of seemed like something I wanted to be a part of from a very young age. And I've never been into pop music. It just seemed like a natural progression.
I always liked medieval stuff, but then when I was like 12, 14, I was more into like 50 Cent, Eminem.
Yes, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. When he was like 12, there's photos of him from when he started grade 8.
7 or 8, yeah.
He's like little white boy kind of thing. Well, you know, you're not exactly white, but he's little, you know, wearing all that G-Unit stuff.
Yeah, I still liked Eminem, 50 Cent.
And then, you know, alternative music finally came to the country towns of Australia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Country towns in Australia, seriously, if you came to them, you would think you stood back into like 60s, 70s, because we've got stores that literally, I don't know how they're still alive, because
this
it's like,
town only got a Woolworths, which is like one of the main...
is a supermarket.
Yeah, one of the main ones in the country. Top 2 or 3. It only came here when I was like, what, 13?
It was the year I moved here, so 2008?
Yeah. No, wait.
No,
that
2007. No, it'd be
Yeah.
2007. Yeah, because I was
Yeah, I was
grade
gonna
10.
say.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. So it took like ages just to get a shopping centre that wasn't an IGA.
Yeah. Bit of a random one, but do you guys seem to see a lot of amazing bats? Do you see any sugar gliders, as they are apparently native to Australia? Okay. No.
No, they've
No.
probably all been killed off.
Sugar gliders are in a select area in the South Australia, Victorian, possibly as far north as the border of New South Wales to Victoria. But they used to be more widespread across Australia, but they have been... their populations have been decimated by deforestation. While I'm on this, there needs to be something that tells the rest of the effing world about koalas. Koala populations are down 90% because of deforestation.
We've seen one in the wild.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen 2, but that was running across the road at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, we've only ever seen one koala in the freaking wild. Well, I've only ever seen one in the wild, and I have been to every capital city in Australia. I have been from top of Australia right down to the bottom. I have not this was the first one I'd ever seen. That was at O'Reilly's.
That was, coming down the mountain of O'Reilly's where there's kind of like a sanctuary for them up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've lived in the country my whole life and I've seen, I think 2, maybe 3, all up in the wild that wasn't at a zoo or some sort of sanctuary.
Yeah, see, it's absolutely ridiculous, and this is something that needs, like, the government likes to cover it up. I know we're going on a bit of a spiel, but I think people really need to hear about this. Koalas have just...
you might as well go on about the reef as well.
Yeah, there's not many koalas left in the wild. 2, the government has been actively telling people that the reef is okay. The Great Barrier Reef is nearly dead. And they're just about to plough the last alive part of it to put in another coal mine.
Yeah, and they're going to give, what was it, $40 billion of Australian taxpayers' money to this mine. Why are they giving them $40 billion? It's a mine. They already have a shitload of money.
Yeah. So, yeah, just so you know, you're informed. We live in the country. We see what's going on. A lot of overseas people are being fed propaganda, so don't listen to the propaganda. Are you thinking of having another kid?
No.
No. No. Actually, my brothers told Misha that when we get married, we go and get another baby, and she was so mad at me. She wouldn't speak to me all afternoon, and she was like, "Mummy, are you getting another baby?" And I was like, no. And oh my gosh, she doesn't want one. We don't want one. Our family seems, it's perfectly balanced. We don't, no more. Are you doing the housework together?
Yeah.
We have splits because I can't touch rough things. Again, another thing that's actually there was strings of comments on the last video asking, they guessed it, have I got a form of autism? Yes. I'm getting a little bit, uneasy with all the diagnoses in the comments sections regarding my mental health. So yes, I have a form of autism. I can't touch rough things, and when my fingers go pruny, it's another thing that really bothers me. So
I do the dishes.
He does the dishes. I do all the chemical cleaning because it really messes with his sinuses and stuff,
asthma sort of thing.
Yeah, he can't stand the smell of vinegar because I clean with a lot of natural products, and vinegar really messes with him. Yeah. So I do a lot of the chemical cleaning around the house. He does the
general stuff,
dishes.
Like dishes, benches,
he does the daily vacuuming. I do the every second day mopping because I'm better at mopping. Did you go vegan together? Yes, we did.
Yeah.
I was vegetarian before he even, but he was starting to explore vegetarian foods, and then we sat down and watched Cowspiracy and then Earthlings, and we both made the decision within 5 minutes of Earthlings to go vegan. If you guys could pick one country in the world, where would you go?
Only one. What about a continent?
Well, continent would be Europe.
Yeah.
So, one country, that is so limiting. If it was one country to live...
Oh, yeah, if it was to live...
We both have... Because we're moving to Europe in a few,
Hopefully
in a few
years, yeah.
It's the reason why we haven't bought a house. We're saving our money.
Plus, they're ridiculously expensive in this country.
Yeah, saving our money to buy in Europe. But we have chosen to either move to Norway or North Ireland because their schooling systems are incredible. That's the main anchoring schooling systems for our daughter. At the moment, she wants to be a person and an animal doctor, so she needs access to the best schooling no matter what, though. But we also want to go to a cold country that has relatively no sun. I know that sounds bad, but I mean, after living in a country that gets 18 hours of sunlight a day.
Yeah, and it's like always over 30 degrees.
Yeah. What was it like when you guys met? Well, after he got over his dickheadedness, the reason why he was such an asshole when we first met was because he thought I was like all the other girls in the school who were really freaking horrible to him. So, what are some of your favorite memories of one another?
I would say it was probably one of mine would be the day or two before we started going out that night. It was middle of winter, it was freezing cold, we were walking around and you forgot your jacket. So we were like holding hands inside my jacket pocket. I think it'd be the first time I ever saw him cry. I know this, holy crap. That sounds like I'm a bitch. But no. It's like, he's so abrupt and abrasive with things that he has to say. And the first time I saw him cry was like, he has another emotion. No. Probably also that kind of half disastrous anniversary trip up to Noosa. Oh, yeah. It was a disaster, but we had a lot of fun. Yeah. We never even said anything to them about changing our room either. Most expensive room to the lowest room. Hey, well, the stove was like this tiny, smaller than the palm of your hand. How are you supposed to cook something on something that's that big? That was ridiculous. I don't know. Hey, Binksy baby. And then our view was meant to be a view of the beach. Yeah. The beach, and we had a view of another wall, like just the back of another building. Yeah. Are you going to Vivgotic-träffen this year? No. We are going to Meow Luna. Tickets already done, all of that stuff. So I'm going to be a brand representative of Queen of Darkness for this year's Meow Luna. So yep, and I'll just be there in the background. I will also he will be doing filming for the channel and also photos and all of that stuff. Hopefully I'll get to meet some of you guys. Also, we will be doing a meet and greet thing in Netherlands and hopefully in North Ireland as well. So there might even be able, like, depending on how everything goes, we might even be able to fit in one more European country. So maybe. Yeah. But we'll let everyone know. Everything goes to plan. Way closer. Yeah. What bands or music do you like but he hates? I really don't think there's anything. No, I don't think so. There's songs you like that I don't like. Yeah. But I don't think there's any like genre or band. Can't think of any. My wrist is getting sore. Oh! A band that I used to be really into. Avenged Sevenfold. Oh my god, I can't stand that guy. Nothing about them is good. When I was like 14 years old, I was so into them. The Waking the Fallen album was like everything to me. So, he just has such a whiny, annoying voice. I listen to it now and I go, whoa, you fangirled over this. Even My Chemical Romance was better than them. You know that one of Misha's middle names is a song of My Chemical Romance? I didn't even know that. Is it? I only know, apparently Helena. What's that one song that used to play on TV all the time? I think he's like dead or something. There's a funeral. Don't know. It's like there's gonna be so many people in the comments who are gonna like murder us. Yeah. Oh well. They'll probably become famous in Australia in about 10 years. We're so far behind. Do you ever listen to or have heard of Devon Townsend Project? No, never heard of that. What is that? I think we accidentally caught the end of them at Soundwave. No idea. As we were waiting for Heaven Shall Burn to start. Yeah. Yeah, I think... Are they English? I don't know. Well, I think we just answered it. We don't really know much. We might give them a listen. We'll look it up. Yeah, we'll look them up later. Favorite thing to do on a date night?
I know what your favourite thing is.
What? No idea what you're talking about.
Eyebrows, up and down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. My favourite thing... My favourite thing is... talking.
Yeah, you do that a lot.
But see, a lot of these people will never see that side of me besides on video.
Well, you can choose how much fits into the video.
No, it's the fact that, like, if they were to meet me in real life, I wouldn't really...
Oh, yeah. No, you wouldn't talk at all.
I'm not really chatty to people I don't know. How do you keep the spark alive after kids? Coming from a mom who would love to know some healthy relationship tips.
Make fun of your kids.
Oh!
Not in a mean way.
How do you make fun of someone in not a mean way?
You know, like you just tease them.
Oh, well, yeah, we play like Piggy in the Middle with Misha and...
Yeah.
Just silly little games. Oh, Binks is so distracting. He's so cute. I don't know. Be silly. That's one of the things that I think really helps, is to be silly. Nothing is worth being so serious and straightforward about, you know, like, especially with kids. It's all about fun.
I keep thinking it's 9 o'clock, but it's because it's a screenshot.
I'm so tired. Ever since the weather started getting colder, like the change of seasons, I'm just tired all the time. Okay, would you do a photo shoot together as a couple, as in Mr. Phillips be a model as well? Indeed, we are going to do that.
Eventually.
We kind of did one for our wedding, so... he looked very, very snazzy. He doesn't like me using the word snazzy to describe him. Or fabu. No, I love using the word fabu. It's a... I don't know if many people get it.
Is it because from RuPaul's Drag Race?
No. It's a... It is in one episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The episode where him and Carlton have to make the dress. Do you have pet names for each other? And is there a dream house or location you would both like to live? Pet names? I call him Baby Cakes.
I say Honey Bunny, but only on text.
Yeah.
It seems so weird saying it out loud.
I call him Baby Cakes all the time.
A dream house? You know that picture? I'd probably have to try and find it, but it's like an island with a little house and then there's like this huge valley. Have you seen that picture? Oh, it's pretty popular on the internet.
My dream house is a Victorian manor, or a Gothic period church. Oh my gosh! I would love to own like a basilica or a cathedral or something. Just
yeah. Adam's family house would be pretty cool too.
Wouldn't you much rather own
I
the
know.
Milan Cathedral?
The Vatican.
You know, if the Vatican if they were ever going broke and had, you know, like a fire sale, I would gladly buy up
I
one of
would
their
buy that
churches.
place just to see what's in the vaults downstairs.
Okay, so his dream house is Vatican City. He'll take the whole entire thing.
Well, it is the smallest country in the world.
You know,
and they would hold some of the most awesome secrets.
If you could choose free, what in the whole world would be your favorite place to live together as a family? We just already agreed that we're going to eventually one day live in Norway or North Ireland, you know, depending on circumstance, affordability indexes, you know, all of that stuff. So, Lorella's asked some questions. If you could both choose any fashion style, alternative or not, for each other, and for each other to try something that they may not necessarily reach for, then what would that be?
I'd like to see you as like a really ghetto wigger. I reckon that would be hilarious.
That's mean.
I reckon that would be a good one.
Oh, let's go mean then. I would like to see you. No. A style that I've really wanted him to try out, but I don't think he will because he's really into manly men kind of things. Is like Interview with a Vampire kind of things. You know, the big jabbets and the...
What's a jabbet?
Big ruffly neck pieces.
Oh yeah, the frilly stuff, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like frilly. I mean, he obviously likes it on me, but for him, no. He's more into like the industrial / metalhead / Viking stuff. Like, he's getting me to make him this kind of like an adaptation of something Ragnar wears. So... And he bought me a sewing machine, like a new one. So I guess I have to make it now.
Yep.
Is there one particular good quality about the other that has helped you develop and grow upon over time that stands out to you?
Grammar,
yes. And I got him to read. I've encouraged him to branch out with reading, and I got him to fully listen to and appreciate Mozart and Beethoven. And
I used to like them, but I couldn't really like pick out a song or a section.
Now he's actually pretty good. He can pick out symphonies and all of that stuff. Actually, Beethoven was like my original ASMR. I used to go to sleep to that shit just every night. I loved Beethoven. You're helping me become more social in a sense that still keeps me comfortable. Actually, one of the reasons why he got me to actually start YouTube was the fact that I hadn't left the house in months. And I was like in a very emotionally and mentally messed up place, and he said, why don't you do that? And I was like, do what? Do the videos and post it. And he is the only reason that this channel even started. If you two could take Misha for a long holiday in any one place in the world without money, with money not being a limit, where would you go? Oh, but you're not limited now.
But you still are limited anywhere in the world. Wouldn't
one
that be
place.
Like one place?
And what would we do? So, it's something she really loves. She loves animals. I mean, one of her favorite animals is a cow, which we have lots of cows.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere out here.
Yeah. Polar bears. She adores polar bears.
I wouldn't want to get too close to
And she loves the snow.
Yeah.
And she's obsessed with Frozen. So we'd probably have to take her somewhere that even resembles Arendelle.
I reckon somewhere in Russia would.
Well, it's also the birthplace of her name.
And
plus, I'm part Russian, so... But yeah, it'd probably just be, probably Russia. Just explore.
Yeah, definitely St. Petersburg.
Yeah. Actually, I think I've said it before, one of our dream holidays, we'd either have to wait until Misha's much older or she couldn't come along, is to visit Pripyat in Ukraine.
Oh, I would love to go there.
Yeah. If you don't know what that is, it's the town that was affected by the Chernobyl nuclear
The one you
disaster.
can actually go in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of.
It's a very iconic town.
Yeah.
You'll instantly...
If you've ever played COD, you would know. Which COD game was it? Modern Warfare 3?
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, that one. It's the one...
With
if
the
you played
Ferris
that game,
wheel and...
Yeah,
everybody knows the image.
Yeah. Well, if you played the game, it's the one where you're in the ghillie suit and you got to like sneak through all the grass with that other sniper and you got to assassinate some dude from ages away.
Good questions, Lorella. Good questions. A lot of these are the
COD
same.
a shout out, and I hate that game.
Anti shout out.
Yeah.
What are your favorite bands? Do you have any bands in common? Okay, list off your top 5, maybe 10.
Well, I don't really have a top, but Lamb of God, old Opeth, new Opeth is shit. Meshuggah, that new one I found, Vodruna, yeah. Devil Driver,
Tool.
Heaven Shall Burn, Tool. What's that guy? The German, sort of like a DJ dude.
Oh, Vomp Scout.
Vomp Scout, that, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I guess that's.
He also really likes Assemblage 23.
Yeah, I just always forget the name. I'm really bad at remembering names.
With me, everything Opeth up to Pale Communion. My ultimate favourite. Tool, Meshuggah, far out. Ghost. I really like Ghost. Cradle of Filth. Huge fan of Cradle of Filth. Actually, when we started going out, I had a Cradle of Filth shirt for every day of the week.
Yeah.
I was absolutely obsessed with Cradle of Filth. I know I have every single album they've ever put out.
You even have their book.
Yes, I have their limited edition, The Gospel of Filth, signed by Danny Filth. Pretty much anything that Maynard Keenan touches. So a Perfect Circle, Pussifer, and Tool.
I don't think he has any bad songs.
No, Maynard Keenan and bad songs just don't go in the same sentence. Everything.
Oh man, I can't believe I won tickets to see them. How cool was that?
I know. Who does the better hair flick?
Well, I can't really do it. Yeah.
I think it's me.
Well, it used to be me.
Yeah, actually, another thing. When we first started going out,
I had longer hair.
he had longer hair than me because I was growing out my death hawk. I had shaved both sides of my head, and yeah, I was just... I don't know. Okay, there's probably going to be a part 3. Our camera is almost dead. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out Gothic Cat for these quite hilarious shirts that had me in stitches for a good amount of time, and every time I pick them out of the drawer I'm like, ooh, you're so punny. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because I'd love to be here for every single video. Like this video if you like Mr. Phillips being here yet again. Comment down below what your favourite answer or question is. And I hope you all have a fantabulous day.